Alright, guys, so Antwerp 2022 CSGO Major is upon us, and let's make picking predictions for Challenger stage. Let me just first start with all of the sort of favorites because we're going to follow the same strategy to put 7 teams who I think will definitely make it through into this like lower shelf, and for 3-0 and 0-3, which is going to sort of pick randomly basically. So the first team is gonna go down here is ENS. I feel like it's the strongest team right now from all of these teams. And yes, I know we have Vitality here, we have G2 here, and yet I feel like ENS right now at this moment is the best team out of all of this. Next, let's go with G2. Obviously, Nigo Powerhouse, Hunter, Monacy. It's a decent team, although they have some shaky sort of rides here and there, but it's still G2. They still have really quality players, and I feel like they're gonna. They shouldn't go like 3-0. I don't think so, because they are this kind of a team that is prone to like one match upset or maybe even two. Who knows? But I feel like the quality of the team is high enough that they will advance for sure. Then we're gonna go with Vitality. Once again, the team right now is in a shaky stage, a little bit. And yet it's a very solid team, and so I feel like if it comes to like 2-2 and elimination match sort of scenario, I feel like Vitality will advance. Then I would want to actually pick Astralis because I know it's kind of a shitty team right now. It's kind of become a little bit better recently, and yet I feel like if I will put Astralis against like Forza or Eternal Fire or like Bad News Eagles, like Team Spirit, Complexity, right? Like freaking Renegades, HC, 9Z, even Team Liquid, like they should advance through this stage basically. I don't think they're gonna go any further. I don't think they're gonna be like in champion stage or whatever. But through here, I think they will advance. Then it's a bit like shakier in a sense that I'm not super sure about the rest. Team Liquid on paper, they have enough, they have a leash. That should be enough to get past all of this basically. All of like right side of this sort of equation, right? Besides these like 4 teams. And yet somehow, sometimes they can play really shitty as a team. Not as individual members, but as a team. So I'm not sure about them. I feel like a lot of people just want to put them because it's Team Liquid, and I feel like I'm in the same sort of camp. I want to put them because it's Team Liquid. Same goes sort of about Outsiders, because on paper it's a pretty strong team, but I've heard that they are not practicing right now, and probably Yakinder will go out of the team, and the whole team might collapse actually. So I'm not really sure like what's kind of what will be the tension inside of the team, how they will interact, what they're gonna come like, etc., right? So any other day, if like you remove the war out of the equation, I would put them here like easily, right? Now it's a bit shaky, just a little bit shaky. However, by the way, like first time I did this speaking sort of for myself a day ago or so, I didn't put Outsiders to pass. And actually, it was basically all the analysts that convinced me that even though like they have problems, they're still good enough team to beat again Eternal Fire, MABR, whatever, Bad News Eagles, etc., etc. So I'm gonna put Outsiders here, and I'm gonna put Team Liquid here, right? We have only one spot left. For this one spot, I wanna actually go to major.ib.im, right? Like this. Swiss calculator, and these are the first matches. Who's gonna play on the first day tomorrow on the 9th of May? And this is the pairs. And you need to remember that these 2 rounds will be played on the same day. So we're playing like ENS versus 9Z, G2 versus Liquid, Forza versus Renegades, Astralis versus HC, Vitality, Complexity, MABR, Outsiders, Imperial, Team Spirit, Bad News Eagles, Eternal Fire, right? That's basically my prediction how the matches will go. Besides, probably here is like a toss-up. I feel like maybe Eternal Fire should win. Not sure really, but it's kind of doesn't change much really. And so in the second round, which will be the same day, it will be played like an hour later, right? You're gonna get like Ants versus Outsiders, if Outsiders will win, right? Or somebody like that's the thing, right? Will Outsiders win against MIBR? I'm not sure. MIBR, they are a surprising team. They're really surprising team at the moment. At least for me, a little bit at least, because they're here. They got here, so that's already something, from second place in the American qualifier. So let's just pretend that this is how the first round will go, right? I feel like Forza should beat Renegades, and that's the second round draw basically that we will get. Ants versus Outsiders, G2 versus Eternal Fire, Forza Imperial, Australis Vitality, MIBR. You see them, okay? What I think will happen if this is the draw, right? I think Ants will beat Outsiders. I think G2 will probably beat Eternal Fire. I think Forza is prone to actually upset Imperial. Because yes, it's Imperial, yes, the veterans and whatnot, right? But I'm not sure. They have a lot of money right now already. They have proven themselves, and I don't feel like there is a drive really for Counter-Strike. While Forza, on the other hand, they might want to show their skills and stuff like that, right? So I feel like that. I feel like Australis and Vitality, absolute toss-up. It depends how the first match will go, and Australis will have probably way easier matchup rather than Vitality. So I feel like Australis can upset Vitality easily. Well, not easily, but they can upset Australis, especially if they're gonna play like Nuke or something like that, which could happen actually. Then MIBR, I think MIBR will win against NZ. I feel like Team Liquid they should win against the freaking Bad News Eagles, right? If they don't, it's a travesty of a team. Renegades, Team Spirit, I'm not sure, actually. Because, Team Spirit, Russian sort of guys, CS region, whatnot, they can shoot, they can do bang bang, right? So Renegades will have a tough time, I feel like. And then the same IHS Complexity is sort of toss-up, right? Really toss-up of a match. So I would put it like that. I feel like Complexity should overcome IHC, although that's not a given at all. And I feel like Team Spirit should overcome Renegades. But it's not a given either. And it's not a given that Renegades will end up here because Forza need to show up on the first day. However, right, what all of that means is that I feel like, at least, Renegades and somebody like IHC or perhaps 9Z, these are three teams that probably will go 0-2 on the first day. So they will be only one basically match away from elimination. And out of those teams, IHC played Renegades recently to qualify, basically. And they qualified from the first place out of the Asian, Oceania, whatever region. And so if it comes those two playing, I feel like they could totally do that. The IHC could win against Renegades in the best of 3. Thus Renegades will go 0-3. So although I don't want to put them there really, because they seem like nice guys and whatnot. I don't know them personally, obviously, but it seemed like. But I would put them here. However, and that's the problem, right? Because in truth, I don't believe that any of the shitty team will go 3-0. I think it's gonna be somebody like Australis or Ants that will go 3-0, and there's only 2 teams that can do it. I feel like it's gonna be Australis because they will just play well on the first match, they will play well on the second match, and then they will somehow manage to win against G2 or somebody like that. That's what I actually think, right? But because we're aiming for the diamond, and we got the diamond last time, right? We got the diamond last time. Where is it? We got it, right? It's here. It's a diamond coin. We're aiming for that exact thing again. And so because we're aiming for that thing again, I can't put the short team on a 3-0 spot. So, because I feel like Forza will beat Renegades, and then in the second round, if they get somebody like Imperial or Eternal Fire, for example, or Bad News Eagles, they can actually beat them. I'm not sure about that, but they have decent enough IGL to actually do it, right? And the shooters, riflers also there, kind of. So, in a stupid move, I will put Forza here. And then, only last spot. I don't think the Cinderella story will continue with Bad News Eagles because the opposition here is good enough to all of them pretty much on this side to beat them. I feel like Eternal Fire could do it just through sheer sort of firepower. Zantari speaks, boom, 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 headshot, we win. If it's even like that, right? But I don't think anybody from here basically can. I don't think Complexity will do it. I don't think IHC will do it. I don't think NZ will do it. I don't think Spirit will do it. I'm thinking about Imperial or MIBR. MIBR won against Imperial. Imperial won against MIBR recently. I feel like MIBR will have way more drive than Imperial in let's say 2-2 game, for elimination. I feel like MIBR has more to prove than Imperial, and that thing alone, and the hunger for the wins, right? I feel like that could overcome. That can get you a boost of like 10% that you need. Plus MIBR, I haven't seen them play anything really. I don't think Cinderella story will continue here. I just feel like, for me, it's between Eternal Fire and between MIBR for the final spot. And I feel like, even though the Eternal Fire is I feel like the problem with them is just their streaky team, right? Their flashy team. And yet, I'm not sure how stable they are in just, like a grinding kind of a game. While at the same time, MIBR explosive team as well. So sort of, I'm not sure how they can grind either. So it's just a toss-up. I feel like we should make our 5 predictions right here out of these 6 teams, and if for some reason Outsiders will completely fail, if Liquid will fail, and then if like Renegades will suddenly beat somebody, right, and then Forza will fail, we're screwed, okay? But my guts tell me to put MIBR here. So I'm logging it. This is my final prediction. And Ends G2, Vitality, Astralis, Outsiders, Team Liquid, MIBR, Forza as well, and 0-3 will go Renegades. Let me know what you think. Post your predictions in the comment section. And see you in the next one. Take care and bye-bye.